So this is one of those things where you kind of, sometimes you got to switch hives around just to keep balance. So these were two Nooks that I moved into an 8 frame 2 weeks ago, and I put an in-hive feeder in here. I gave them a gallon of sugar syrup. They've been drawing, they're drawing this frame and this frame out a little bit, but you can see their population is not huge, right? They're covering 3 frames. They've got 3 frames of brood, 2 frames of cap brood in there, right? Same age Nook over here, and they are packed. So I'm actually going to swap this lid first, and that'll immediately give them some extra bees. And then I'm also actually going to switch the hive. I mean, you can see it, like the difference. This hive has all 6 frames drawn out. I figured both of them would be the same, and I was going to pull the 2 frames out, or the feeder out, and put 2 new frames in. But because the other one's population is so low, I'm just going to switch the hives today. I'm going to move this hive over there and that hive over here. Let their population balance out a little bit, and then maybe in 4, 5, 6 days, I'll come back and pull the feeders out and put 2 new frames in. This one, I probably won't. The other one, they'll probably get another gallon of sugar syrup. But just one of them things that you got to kind of pay attention to. I did this hive. I squished the queen about a month ago. And I did for 2 reasons. One, let me say this. She was really small, okay? But that's not why I squished her. Because I also have another queen in that blue hive over there that's kind of small. But she's got a really nice pattern, and she's doing good. But I came in here about a month and a half ago doing my inspections, and this hive had 0 eggs in it. It had like 3, 4-day-old larvae, no queen cells, and 0 eggs. But it just so happened that I had 2 queen cells that I had pulled out of another hive. So I said, you know what? I'm going to squish this one because she's not laying eggs for whatever reason. My assumption is she just didn't get mated well. It happens. And so I squished her. I put the queen cells in, and I just found this queen. She's really, really pretty. She's like super, super dark tiger stripe. She's obviously a buckfast queen. So I didn't really get done with my inspections yesterday. I still have to inspect these last 2 on the end. And then these Nooks over here, I have to go through them and figure out which one the queen's actually in. I think it's in this first one, but we'll see. And then I'm going to put whichever Nook the queen is in, I'm going to put in this 10 frame hive. I did inspections on pretty much everybody, all the way down to that one, that last white one. Everybody looked good, but nobody's really making honey right now because we kind of gotten a little drought there, but it's rained like the last 3 days, so they're out going somewhere today. They've been real busy. I mean, you can see they're definitely active today, going somewhere, getting something. All the cat brood that was in that was in these hives right here, I guess, has emerged. So you got new workers coming out, doing their orientations and stuff. So I'm gonna get in there, inspect these 5, and then those 2 over there. Get this hive set up. Whichever nook has the queen in it, I'm gonna put this box right there. So fixing to get started. These guys got a solid 3-frame population. First hive was not the hive that had the queen in it. They did have about 10 queen cells in there, which I knocked down because I need to make 2 of them, at least 2 of them, completely queenless. So they'll take the virgins when the virgins hatch. That virgin should be hatching today or tomorrow or the next day, something like that. I think they're hatching in like 2 days. So 2 of these need to be completely queenless. And you know, I would normally let these guys make a queen, but I do not like the temperament of these hives. These are some Italians that I got last year, and once they get built up to a full hive, they get nasty. Even these little nooks, you know, you get bees that are nasty in the group, and I just don't like it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't like getting stung all the time for no reason. I mean, I'm not saying no reason, but you know, no reason. And on to the next one. Well, we definitely found the nook with the queen in it. So that's 100%. She was in the second one. So I'm gonna get these transferred over and then move on to the next ones and knock cells down. So I only ended up keeping 3. The 2 on the end, oddly enough, were being robbed. The one in the middle there, or now on the end, the one that was in the middle, they were bringing in pollen. The one on this end was bringing in pollen. The one the queen was in was bringing in pollen, and those 2, they were just frantic. It was like a bunch of bees in front, but then when I opened the box, there was barely any bees actually inside the box, and the ones that were in the box they had that robber behavior, that buzzy, loud, just frantic movement. So I just went ahead and took the brood frames that were left in those 2 boxes and the pollen that was left in those 2 boxes and put it in the deep with the queen. So she basically has a full hive again, and she'll get to start over right there. There's no more Robbie behavior going on that I can see. There's no fighting at the entrances. But I'm pretty sure it was that hive over there, because the whole time that it was going on, that hive with the 2 supers on it, like there was just massive amount of bees on the front of it and a big cloud of bees in front of it. So I'm pretty sure it was them for whatever reason. So I sat here for like an hour with the water hose, spraying their hives and spraying these and spraying them, and just going back and forth trying to get them to calm down. And now these guys are pretty calm now. They're kind of orienting, and so hopefully that'll be the end of the robbing. I'm trying to watch them and see when they leave here where they go, and make sure they're going out and not over to one of the other hives. Well, kind of sad. We had one queen emerge. She's in there. She's doing good. Fixing to take her out and go put her in that hive over there. The other queen emerged, but She's not doing so good. I don't know why. I guess they stung her or something maybe. I didn't think there would be an issue with them taking care of both of them, but apparently I guess I should have pulled them out and put them in the incubator or something. Well, lesson learned. I guess next time I'll pull them out and put them in the incubator. So we went through 2 days ago and made these queenless, which kind of sucks because it means I'm gonna have to move eggs from another colony into that nook over there, which is fine. They can make some queen cells and I'll just transfer some stuff over. I'm gonna go through this real quick and just double check that there's absolutely no queen cells in here, and then I'm gonna let her go.
Take me back to my hometown. Take me back to my love.
This is still rather new to me, so I'm not one of them people that's real fast about it, which I'm not in any hurry. I'd rather try to do it right and actually be successful than I would try to do it fast. I am getting a lot better at getting them out and getting them in there. It definitely takes a little bit of practice, I'd say. You can get not very big. They're just itty bitty. So we got 12 cells going back in again. Hopefully they take more this time. Oh, you know what? I can't even set them right there. I need to set my box over there. But it's a nice, warm, humid day, so, and that's pretty quick process for me, just doing 12 like that. So they should take these a little bit better than they did the last one. I messed up on the last one, and I forgot that you were supposed to put the the cells in the cell builder like the day before to let them prime the cups or clean the cups. And so I just grafted into dry cups last time, and I think that's part of why they only took 2. But like I said, them taking 2 was so. The other half of this is I'm actually going to try to shake some nurse bees into this thing. So I did it that way because, you know, they say letting them march in is better. And I believe that. I believe that's the case. Because every time I try just to dump them in the box, they don't stay. But I've seen a lot of videos on it where a lot of times if you do this and you dump them in the front and they march in the front themselves, then they'll stay.